Greetings, good day. This is Donnie with Tech Winter, and thank you so much for joining me today. Well, guys, I recently had an Amazon seller reach out to me, and they really wanted me to test out this laptop stand. So yeah, I'll have a link in the description if you want to go check this out for yourself. So today, we're going to unbox it, assemble it, and put it to the test. So without any further ado, let's dive in and let's take a look. All right, guys, so just kind of getting into this box here. This thing looks pretty compact. Not a whole lot inside the box. Basically, there's this like crossbar inside this bag. There's basically just a couple of almost like hooks. I mean, first impressions, it's like a nice black paint finish on it. There's also just some really nice like rubber stoppers. So what would actually make contact with the laptop looks really good. The bottom itself also has them, and the bottom on this side as well, just kind of what would be touching like the table or the desk. And then there's some nice just along this edge here as well, where the laptop will be making contact. So I like that design. There's not really any instructions in here, but basically it looks like there's this little crossbar, and then there are several provided screws, and looks like a little kind of like an Allen wrench in here as well. Trying to figure out how to piece this together. It looks pretty basic, pretty straightforward. So we're just going to try to do this in real time and see how this plays out. Basically, there's holes here. My thought is I'm going to connect these together, and it looks like they did kind of sink in these holes, if you can see that, to where the screws would just fit into here. I do like the Allen wrench that they include in this. Okay, so these things do look like they have been at least pre-drilled to where they should fit in here pretty easily. I'm just kind of getting started with my hand. I'm using the longer end of this for this part, just to, if you need more torque, you need more leverage, you can screw it in that way right there. So then we're just going to do the same thing on this side as well. It does come with 6 screws included in the package. You only need 4, so it's nice that they put a couple of spares in there. And nice and snug. So yeah, just kind of the first impressions here. I mean, this thing, it's pretty basic, but for what you would need, I think this absolutely fits the bill and can get the job done. So just as you can kind of see the back there with those things tightened down. I mean, the build quality on this seems nice and durable, nice and sturdy, nice and stable. So I'm going to actually set this up with the laptop that my daughter uses. So let's give it a go there. So guys, it's been about a week since I did that initial assembly, and my daughter has been testing this out over the last week, and she's given me some excellent feedback about how this works. Testing it and pairing it with her 2014 MacBook Air. Yes, this thing is 9 years old. It is still trucking, and she loves her some stickers. But just taking a look at this assembled and sitting on a table, those rubber feet do a very good job of holding the stand nice and firmly into place. And just as I rest this MacBook Air on top of it, you can see that nice angle that it makes for the keyboard. And one of the things that my daughter gave feedback about was just how much more comfortable, how much more ergonomically correct it feels for her typing at that elevated angle. And another thing that she uses quite a bit, and I do too, especially with my day job, is Zoom. And just having that webcam at a little higher elevation, closer to eye level, has really made for an effective experience for her. And another awesome feature of this laptop being in that elevated position is underneath it, there's plenty of room for ventilation. So any type of heat that could be building up with that laptop sitting next to a hard surface, it now has nice ventilation. It's helping the laptop stay cool, which is going to help your battery life and ultimately help your device last longer. But guys, even going farther into like just leisurely sitting on a chair, like using this on my lap, it definitely makes that keyboard typing experience so much easier for me. So guys, week into that testing, it's working absolutely excellent. My daughter loves it so much so that it has now just become her daily driver. I was just thinking about all that space underneath it as well. If you had like a USB-C type of a docking station, you have plenty of room underneath there if you wanted to tuck it into that, which would actually make for a cleaner desk for you as well. Just something to consider as far as this stand is concerned. But let's take a look at that price. So this Soqool laptop stand, as it stands right now on Amazon, is priced at $12.79. So from an economical stand perspective, this is an excellent option for you to consider. Nice and sturdy. I love the rubber feet on it. It's not scratching or scraping against the laptop. It's not scraping or scratching against the surface that you lay it onto either. and it doesn't move around. That laptop stays nice and secure, nice and sturdy against the stand itself. So guys, if you have an opportunity, go check this thing out. I do not think you'll be disappointed. I really haven't seen anything better, especially at this price point. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you haven't already, I'd ask you to consider liking and subscribing and hitting that bell notification so that you're always staying up to date with new content as it's uploaded. But for now, I'm Donnie with Tech Winner, helping you make winning decisions when it comes to your tech and accessories. You guys have a great day.